Shalom. All praises to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem HaRakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and blessings to the elect. I'm the brother Walker Bar, just come back with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Alright, in this lesson, I want to speak on the duality of the Most High, Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Alright, the duality, equity and balance. Because that's what he delights in. Balance, equity, uprightness, fairness. Okay? But right now, man, things aren't fair. All right? Things aren't balanced. All right? The earth is imbalanced. Everything is, out of course. As a matter of fact, I'm going to open it up there in Psalms 82. It's the book of Psalms, chapter 82, verse 5. They know not, neither will they understand. All right? These people don't know and neither will they understand. Hell, we didn't know up until we entered into the congregation of the Lord, up until wisdom started to sup with us. All right, we didn't know anything about equity, balance, all right, wisdom, uprightness. Okay? We were in darkness. All right? It says, they know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. Yeah, these people walk on in darkness. All right, it says, all the foundations of the earth are out of course. Yeah, all the foundations of the earth are out of course. Okay, when the Elohim, Kodash, the holy powers, all right, when the holy powers created the earth, go to the book of Genesis, okay, Yahweh Shai and the host of heaven, all right, the elect, the holy powers, when they created the earth, what? It was good, which means what? It was balanced, it was right, it was equity, okay? But what? Everything's turned upside down now. All right, here it is, we're at the end. All right, everything is totally out of order, man. Okay, everything is totally out of order. It's going to take Yahweh Shai to return with fire, all right, and judgment to balance things out. All right, because the Most High is not happy with the way the earth is now. Okay, matter of fact, let me go to this. Isaiah 29:16. It says, surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. All right, because Esau has turned everything upside down. Okay. Hey, women and men do not know how to deal with each other. Okay, it's always a battle. All right, they can't get along. They're totally against each other. All right, you got children are totally out of order. All right, the calendar, here it is. We don't know what year we in. The seasons are off. Here it is out here on the West Coast. Okay, it's 70, 75 degrees early August. All right, you go to the East Coast, man. Well, it's Antarctic snowstorm over there, man. Esau is fucked with everything, man. Okay, nobody knows the true order of things except for the men in the Lord. Okay, it says, truly your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay, for shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not. And that's what the so-called white man does. All right, see, all things were created by Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai. All right, and the so-called white man pushes out the vibration that there is no God. All right, man, it's evolution, and evolution even messed up, man. Okay, if a man feels within himself that he's a woman, then he should be called a woman. All right, as if the Most High went off. Children as well, man. All this is the works of the so-called white man. All right, and it's not balanced, man. It's an abomination. Okay. It says, or shall the thing framed say of him that framed it, he had no understanding? Yeah. Said the Most High has no understanding. Okay. The Lord went off. Women aren't made to be servants. Okay. They're made to rule over men. Okay. Children aren't made to take orders from their parents. They're made to be brought up in schools and think freely and do whatever the hell they want to do. All right. You're supposed to work, 5 days out of the week. You get 2 days off. All right. You get paid every 2 weeks. You get paid salary. All this is off, man. All this is totally against, the law, statutes, and commandments, which is equity, which is uprightness, which is balance. Okay? This is all the works of the so-called white man. All right? Proverbs 11:1. A false balance is abomination to the Lord. Yeah, false balance is a wicked, filthy act to Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai. All right? It says, but a just weight is his delight. Yeah, the Lord delights in a just weight. He delights in equity. All right? He delights in balance, man. That's why he's finna bring balance back to the earth. Okay? Let me go to this. Proverbs 20 and 23. Proverbs chapter 20, verse 23. Diverse weights are an abomination unto the Lord. Yeah, different types of weights. Dealing differently, man. Okay? See, there's a way that you're supposed to deal, man. It's found in the scriptures. All right? When you go astray from that, all right, then things just become totally out of order, man. All right? And that's what you see on the planet Earth now. All right? It says, diverse weights are an abomination to the Lord, and a false balance is not good. Or a false balance is not good at all. That's why everybody's sick. All right? Everybody's exhausted through. Okay? It's because the earth is off balance, man. All right? And all the things that are in, man. There's no uprightness here. Okay, there's no uprightness here, man. All right, when the Lord created things, all right, he created them one in another. Tells you that in the book of Sirach. Let me go to it. It's the book of Sirach. Let me pull it up. Ecclesiasticus, also known as Sirach. Chapter 33 and verse 13. As the clay is in the potter's hand to pleasure, so is man in the hand of him that made him. All right? So the man is in the hand of the Most High. He made us how he wanted to make us, man. Okay? He made everything perfect. All right? But what Esau say, man? Oh, no, the Lord didn't have no understanding. Okay? Let me alter everything. All right? I'm God. It says, so man is in the hand of him that made him to render to them as liketh him best. It says, good is set against evil. Yeah, good is set against evil. All right, that's what you see with Jacob and Esau. You see the righteous versus the wicked. You know why? Because the Most High is a man of war. All right? It says, good is set against evil and life against death. All right? That's the duality. So is the godly against the sinner and the sinner against the godly. So look upon all the works of the Most High, and there are two and two, one against another. All the works of the Most High. All right, you have light. All right, you have dark, daytime, nighttime. Okay, you have hot, you have cold. You have a negative, a positive. All right, so on and so forth, man. Okay, that's how the Most High deals. All right, that's his pleasure. He's satisfied with that, man. Okay. It says, so look upon all the works of the Most High, and there are two and two, one against another. All right, because you won't have one without the other. All right, and there's always a time and season for one, okay, and a time and season for another. Can't go on and on and on, you know what I mean, in the same season doing the same thing. All right, tells you that. We get that in Ecclesiastes. All right, because you see the earth is wore out. You see the earth is wore out, man. You know, because it's off balance. Ecclesiastes 3:1. To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven. A time to be born and a time to die. Life and death. Okay? Time to be born and a time to die. That's the duality of the Most High. A time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted. All right? Time to plant. And that's what we're doing, man. We're planting. All right? We're plowing and planting righteous seeds. All right? The time to pluck up that which is planted. Okay? It's time to break down strongholds. We're in that time now. All right? So it's a time to plant and there's a time to pluck up things that were planted. Duality. A time to kill and a time to heal. All right? A time to break down and a time to build up. Duality. Balance. All right? This kingdom is being broken down. All right? And the kingdom of heaven is being built up. All right, starting with the house of David. Okay. It says a time to weep and a time to laugh. All right, a time to weep and a time to laugh. See, everything in this kingdom is about mirth. It's always about folly. Everything's a fucking joke. So how is the Lord going to balance it out? Through bringing judgment. All these people's smiles, you know what I mean? That spirit of mirth is going to be turned into the spirit of sorrow. Okay? Because these people take nothing serious, man. All right? It says a time to weep and a time to laugh. A time to mourn and a time to dance. All right? The time that we're in now is the time of mourning. It tells you in Ecclesiastes, the 7th chapter, it's better to go to the house of mourning than the house of feasting. All right? This is the time to have on sackcloth, man. This is not the time to be dancing. All right? This is the time to be piping, singing this holy song, and being solemn. All right? We're getting ready to come in very, very treacherous times. Okay? It's not the time to be dancing, all right, and busting moves because you're an Israelite. Throwing Israelite parties and festivals and weddings and shit. This is not that season. All right? That will come in the kingdom. Okay? This is a time to cast away stones and a time to gather stones together. A time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing. All right? It's not always love. That's what this society teaches. Love, 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 love. Be tolerant. That's a false balance. All right? There's a time to embrace. All right? And there's a time to refrain from embracing. Okay? A time to get and a time to lose. All right? A time to keep and a time to cast away. Duality. A time to rend and a time to sow. A time to keep silence and a time to speak. All right? What would speech be, all right, if you couldn't keep silent? If all you did was talk, 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 talk. All right? And vice versa. You know? There's not one without the other, is what I'm saying. A time to love and a time to hate. All right? Scriptures say hate the evil and love the good. All right? Doesn't say love both. Or doesn't say love good and evil. That's a false balance. All right? So it's a time what? To hate this world. All right? Because it's wicked as all hell. All right? And at the same time, it's time to love Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, which is to keep his commandments. All right? That's the time that we're in, man. You know? Of loving the good and hating the evil, man. It's a time to love and a time to hate. A time of war and a time of peace. Okay? And peace is going to be established through war. All right? Yahushua is going to bring balance back to the earth. All right? As a matter of fact, let me go to this. It's the book of Isaiah 11. I'm going to start at the top. Isaiah 11 and 1. Bear with me, my phone is tripping. Isaiah 11 and 1. And there shall come forth a rod out of the stem of Jesse, and a branch shall grow out of his roots. And the spirit of Yahweh shall rest upon him. This is talking about Yahushua. The spirit of wisdom and understanding, the spirit of counsel and might, the spirit of knowledge and of the fear of Yahweh. And shall make him of quick understanding in the fear of the Lord. And that's what Yahushua did. All right, that's what the word did, man. Made us of quick understanding. It taught us equity. It taught us subtlety. Okay? That's what Yahushua taught us, man. Through the scrolls. All right, as a matter of fact, let me go to Proverbs 1. Proverbs 1 and 1. The Proverbs of Solomon, the son of David, king of Israel. And if you can receive it, you know who Solomon was, man. All right? He came out of the line of Jesse, David. Okay? And that's Yahushua in the reincarnation. The government sits upon Yahushua. All right? It says to know wisdom and instruction, to perceive the words of understanding, to receive the instruction of wisdom, judgment, to receive the instruction of wisdom, justice, and judgment and equity. All right? And equity, balance, uprightness. All right? To give subtlety to the simple, because that's what we were. We were simple. All right? But to be in this society, man, to be in this web, man, you have to be subtle. Okay? You have to be. And that's what the scripture has taught us, subtlety. To give subtlety to the simple, to the young man knowledge and discretion. A wise man will hear and will increase learning, and a man of understanding shall attain unto wise counsels. All right. Back in Isaiah 11:3. It says, and shall make him of quick understanding in the fear of the Lord, and he shall not judge after the sight of his eyes, neither reprove after the hearing of his ears, but with righteousness shall he judge the poor. Speaking about Yahushua. And reprove with equity for the meek of the earth. And he shall smite the earth with the rod of his mouth, and with the breath of his lips shall he slay the wicked. So that's how balance is going to be brought back to the earth, man. That's how righteous judgment is going to be brought back to the earth. All right? Through fire, man. Okay? And righteousness shall be the girdle of his loins, and faithfulness the girdle of his reins. All right? Let me go from here to Psalms 98. Psalms 98. And I'm going to start at, let's see. I'm going to start from the top. Just 9 verses. Psalm 98:1. Oh, sing unto Yahweh a new song. All right, Kainos. This song has been refreshed in the earth, man. All right. Oh, sing unto the Lord a new song, for he hath done marvelous things. Hey, man, the Lord waking us up in the land of our captivity is marvelous, man. All right, for us to be raised as Gentiles, having no clue of the scriptures, all right, but to be brought back into the fold and fully understand, that's marvelous work. Okay? His right hand and his holy arm have gotten him the victory. All right, and who's the Lord's right hand? Yahushua. The Lord have made known his salvation. His righteousness have he openly showed in the sight of the heathen. He have remembered his mercy and his truth toward the house of Israel. All right, and that's balance, man. Okay, because the Lord chastened us. All right, he scourged us sore. You know, but what? The balance is mercy. Okay, wrath and mercy. All right, those two go hand in hand. Since all the ends of the earth have seen the salvation of our power, make a joyful noise unto Yahweh, all the earth, make a loud noise and rejoice and sing praise. And that's what the earth is going to do when Yahushua returns, man. Okay? It tells you in Isaiah the 14th chapter, even the trees are going to rejoice. Why? Because everything is off balance, man. Everything is suffering. The earth is exhausted, according to Isaiah the 24th chapter. All right? So sing unto the Lord with the harp and the voice of a psalm, with trumpets and sound of cornet, make a joyful noise before Yahweh the King. Let the sea roar and the fullness thereof, the world and they that dwell therein. Let the floods clap their hands, let the hills be joyful together. Verse 9. Before Yahweh, it says, let the floods clap their hands, let the hills be joyful together before Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, for he cometh to judge the earth. All right? Yahushua is coming back to judge the earth. With righteousness shall he judge the world and the people with equity. All right? And the people with equity. You see? So those who are not upright, those who are not about balance, okay? The Lord's going to destroy. Okay? The Lord is only going to redeem the righteous, man. All right? Those who delight in what he delights in. Those who delight in his will. Okay? Let's see, I believe I got one more. Proverbs 16. Proverbs 16:11. A just weight and balance are the Lord's. All right, just weight and balance are Yahweh's. Okay. All the weights of the bag are his work. All right. So all the weights of the Most High bag, all right, are balanced and perfect, man. Okay. All the weights of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua's bag. All right, but the earth was what given into the hands of the wicked. So everything is out of course. All right, but when Yahushua returns to judge the earth, as I just read in Psalms the 98th chapter, Isaiah 11. Okay, what is he gonna come back to do to set everything right? You know, and because that's what the earth needs, man. It needs to be set back in the perfect balance. All right. And with that, I'm going to wrap it up, giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushua, Bahashim Rakakodas. I'm going to say shalom to the next one.